Good morning, campers. It's your favorite cigarette mom with chip nails and all. It's not quite 9:30 on Wednesday, April the 16th. Mailman. I tell you what, they weren't kidding. They said this lip plumper would make your lips turn inside out. I thought I'd try it for stage. And I know I'm not on stage, but I think I tried it in the comfort of my own home this morning. And I think it kind of makes me look like the Joker. I don't much care for how big it's making my lips. But, whatever. Your concern has been duly noted. I've got text messages from about 50 of y'all over the last 2 days going, "Are you sick? You look bad." I woke up. I don't wake up looking like this. This is what usually happens if I get on stage or if I wake up super early and I have extra time in the bathroom. But I just got my new eyeshadow palette in and I haven't tried it yet. And I got shows this weekend, so I'm, just trying out some looks. But I do have on a funny house coat, though. Got my moo-moo on. I've decided that since because of yesterday, for the reason only that 6 women rode in a spaceship shaped like a personal massager in space for 8-10 minutes. I've been stuck in a drive-thru longer, but I'm thinking I'm going to start identifying as an expert in everything that I do. Okay? Just hear me out. I've been on like 26 planes in my life, so I think that I might be an airline pilot, or at least a flight attendant, at the very least. Let's see. Oh my goodness, what all is there? The world has just opened up. I've been to a rodeo. I guess I'm a cowboy. Let's see what else. I've been to college, so I must be a scientist. I've been on a school bus, so that means I must be a bus driver. If we're going to start identifying ourselves by the things that we participate in as a tourist, i.e., getting in a personal massager and spending 8 minutes in the stratosphere, not even making it to space, then I'm just going to start identifying myself as an expert in everything. I check myself out at Walmart. I'm Employee of the Year. You see how much sense that makes? They say when you do something for 10,000 hours, you can consider yourself an expert in it. So if that's the case, 10,000 hours. 10,000 hours. Okay, let's think about it. There's 196 hours in a week. So round up 200 hours. 2 into 10,000. Okay, that's a lot of weeks. That's a lot of weeks. It's like 10 years worth of weeks. So, but basically, once you do something for 10,000 hours, you're considered to be an expert in it. My dad's an expert welder. My mother's an expert lunch lady. I'm an expert singer and songwriter and comedian. But if we're going to start identifying ourselves by the things we do as tourists, then I'm also the Pope. Oh my God, guys, I'm the Pope. I knew it. I knew it. I knew I was the Pope. I knew I felt Catholic. I knew it. See, I've been to the Vatican. I've been in the Vatican City. I've been in the throne room. I've shook hands with the Pope. I got to go to Mass. Property of transference. I'm the Pope. My mom's going to be so proud. Oh, she didn't even know this is more exciting than if I was pregnant. I'm going to have to call somebody, like the news. I've never felt more connected to love. What a wonderful world. You see how much sense that makes? Next, Gail King is going to say she's the second coming of Christ. Gail, sit down. You ain't even popular enough to be a guest on your best friend's TV show. What makes you think we're going to take any kind of expert advice from you? We took the same trajectory as Alan Shepard. So I walked on the same hill as Jesus Christ, and you'll hear me call myself a disciple. Ugh. I tried on a Victoria's Secret bra once. Does that make me a Victoria's Secret model? Maybe. You see how much sense that makes? That's the same people that identify their own personality by their husband's job. Lineman's wife. Thin blue line. My husband, mine's cold. What do you do? What do you do? What is it that you do with your time besides making pigs and blankets for your husband when he comes home? It's like the women who wore their husband's rank when I was in the military. No, I wasn't. I was married to the military, fixing to get married to retired of it. But back in my former life, when I lived on a military installation, every single woman in an SUV would come through and go, my husband's a sergeant. Did you go to basic? My husband's a colonel. You're not. You didn't see nobody bowing to Albert. You didn't see nobody bowing to Philip. You didn't see nobody bowing to all the kings that had queens in front of them. Elizabeth did just fine on her own without anybody else identifying as the queen. I'm just saying, like, y'all just need to learn a book and stay in your lane. And I'll tell you something else that's really grinding my gears this morning. Kentucky, thank God. The Department of Education in Kentucky finally did away with DEI. Get mad if you want to. That's the greatest news I've heard all day. I don't want my kids to have diversity. I could give a fuck about diversity. I want them to have adversity. I want them to be able to get through in tough times and stand on their own 2 feet. And it wasn't because of the color of their skin or who they're sleeping with or how they voted. Is that too much to ask? I was passed up for several opportunities in my early 20s because I was a little white girl from Eastern Kentucky. Sorry, we do affirmative action. Now, if you were ethnic and played a fiddle and could clog a little, we could definitely put you in here. What's that got to do with the price of eggs in China? Nothing. Nothing at all. Merit-based employment. Merit-based placement. Do you see where I'm going with this? If you're really, really good at what you do, we have no problem calling you that. But yesterday's big display of cinematography, let's just be honest with it, that was faker than the moon landing. That wasn't helping anybody. That's not helping anybody. That's not helping anybody. It's not inspiring little girls to go to space. It's not inspiring little boys to go to space. It's not inspiring anybody to do anything other than save their piggy bank, because one day when you have $1 million, you can fly to space for 10 minutes. They didn't do nothing. They didn't do nothing. They did as much on that spaceship as I did on the train to Tuscany. No, that ain't even true. I got to pull the friggin' whistle on that train. I did more than they did. I guess now I'm a train conductor too. Shit, my resume just got long. I'm gonna have to get more paper and ink and staples. I'm just telling you, it doesn't make any sense. When you're teaching your children about space, teach them about Sally Ride. Sally Ride, the first American woman in space, 1983. Sally Ride, teach them about it. Krista McAuliffe died in the Challenger. Female astronaut. Mae Jemison, first African-American woman in space. Oh, you know about her, did you? What about Svetlana? What about her? What about that Russian cosmonaut Valentina that they sent up there by herself in the 60s? What about her? Why is she on the stamp? But you're telling me a woman who couldn't even keep John Mayer satisfied is inspiring little girls to go to space? They'd be like Tina Turner telling people to get with their boyfriend. He sent her to space a few times too. Knocked her right up there in the stratosphere. But in case you're going to church on Sunday and you're of the Catholic descent, go ahead and tell all the bishops and cardinals and pastors and brothers and fathers and whoever else is in charge that I'm the new pope. Didn't even know it till this morning. I feel so connected to God. Oh, God, I never thought about this. I dressed up for Dolly Parton for Halloween one year. I might be Dolly Parton. I might be Dolly Parton. I do identify as all three Judds. Winona, Naomi, and Cletus T. You don't think to add him, but if you got food, he'll come. You put down a plate, he'll come. Ask him. He's probably watching. If I got fried chicken, he'll be here. Don't lie. Don't lie. There's one of my chickens got out. Get back in there. I had put up a roasting bar to hang their water on because I accidentally crushed that little rooster last week under the weight of that 6-gallon water. And so now I hang it on a vise over the 4x2, over a chain. So it hangs about 2 inches above the floor so they don't get killed. And now them sons of bitches is climbing up on the vise and trying to get out. I've already created them a little makeshift run until we can get the coop done. But I'm telling you what. I'm going to have to start identifying as a chicken wrangler. Maybe I should start identifying as a Tyson. I raise chickens. Maybe I'm an expert in that too. God, I didn't know I was so qualified. I'm going to have to start making a list. Anyway. I wish that they would invite me to be on the CBS morning show just so I could tell Gayle King to sit down and shut up. She's one of those people that kind of lost credibility when she lost weight, you know. I stopped trusting Jennifer Hudson when she got real skinny too. Some people are better fat. I'm one of them. But Gayle needs to sit down and be quiet because she's just making herself look stupid and foolish. And, you know, if she was all that smart and holier than thou, then Oprah would have gave her a show on her own network. But since she ain't, nobody watches CBS. They stuck her on the morning show and sent her to space, and nobody even knew about it till we saw it on TikTok. How sad. Anyway. We've given them enough time and energy and rent. It's time for us to find something else to focus on. For instance, like this weekend is Easter. Tamara, the only reason I look this good right now is because somebody told me I looked bad yesterday. And I thought, well, by God, I'm going to get up and do my hair and makeup because that's all I need is somebody to tell my mother at the Burger Barn that I look like the wreck of the Hespers on the Facebook Live at 9 o'clock in the morning. But thank you for saying I look pretty. Girl, struggle bus. I am I can put that on my damn resume. Thank you. I'm now the bus driver. Been on the struggle bus my whole life. Marlene, tell me what I got to do to get one of them bus driver licenses since I'm an expert. In case y'all didn't know, I'm also the Pope now. Oh, I could have identified as the president. Hell, I got more nominations than Kamala when she was running. And what happened to her? Why didn't they send her to space? They said they was going to try to send trash to space. And I said, were y'all taking a list or, suggestions? I think we should put a big old suggestion box right on the front of the White House and we can just leave notes to the president and be like, excuse me, this person needs to go home. Be like on The Blind Side and they go, where were you taking him, son? Well, it was time for him to go home. Speaking of home, I got to go to Irvin this week and take the camper. I don't want to do that because that means I'm going to have to clean the camper and I don't want to do that. Oh, but I should tell you, though, that I'm an expert camper. I'm damn near a Cabela. Because I lived in a camper. I lived in a camper for a year. Oh, my God, I'm an expert in that, too. I might be a game warden. Didn't even know it. Lord, I'm telling you, my resume has got a mile long thanks to them women that went up on that personal massager to space yesterday. I didn't know we could just identify as anything. I didn't know that because we had done something once it made us an expert. God, I have so many things to add to my resume. I'm the Pope. I'm the Queen. God, I've been to a castle or two. Oh my God, I climbed a mountain. I might be explorer. Am I Christopher Columbus? I feel like I might be Christopher Columbus. The one that sailed and killed everybody, not the one that made movies in the 80s. But I'd like to be him too. I've seen all them movies. I might be him too. Oh, I dual identify as both Christopher Columbuses. Hashtag 1492. I don't know what to do with this information. I never thought I would be this qualified at anything. Is this how Beyonce felt when she won the Country Grammy? She's like, I'm not supposed to do this at all, but apparently I'm an expert. I'm just going to act like I'm an expert in everything from now on because I've done it all. I've done it all. So, you know, what else could I identify as? Oh, I've been on a horse. Okay, I'm a cowboy. I've been in a boat. I'm a sailor. I've been in a tank. I'm a soldier. Oh, God, it just keeps getting better. Let's see. I've been in a helicopter. Makes me a pilot. Been on 10 airplanes. I'm telling you, I could fly that thing myself. Let's see. What else have I done? What's so exciting? Oh, I've been in a Freightliner. I guess that I'm a big old truck driver. I'm a long-haul driver. Convoy. Gail explained the experience as like sex with a goddess. Well, she would know. She's been screwing Oprah for 20 years. Somebody had to say it. Actually, that's incorrect. Oprah's been screwing her for 20 years because otherwise she would have her own TV show on the Oprah Network, but she's forced to be on the CBS show with Harry and nobody watches it. So, guess she wasn't that good. When you teach your children about space, my suggestion is to download every episode of Mr. Rogers and the Magic School Bus because you're going to learn more watching cartoons than you did from that bullshit yesterday. All you learned yesterday is that you're not supposed to open the capsule door until they say Q. They just ruined everything. And number 2, you should have used something other than a crowbar to open up a space capsule that cost $10 million. JF. You know better than this. But I do have to say, I was glad to see that Lauren Sanchez was wearing something that covered up her titties, because after the inauguration, I was tired of looking at him. I thought I was watching porn. I thought, this shouldn't be on TV this early in the morning with children watching. Maybe they could use some of that money and buy her some clothes. Amazon's got that whole line, and she's got the hookup. Oh, I'm worried she's going to catch cold this fall because she don't wear enough clothes. I'm afraid them fake titties going to pop right off her chest like my car handle did that one time that it got real cold and froze outside. Oh, the worry. But I will check in WebMD today, and that will make me a doctor. So not to worry. I got this. Back in my day, you had to be a preacher and a doctor and the sheriff because there was only 9 people in town. Now it's because you don't know what you're doing and you identify as everything. Can't be good at everything. You're not Jesus or Dolly. So, Dolly's the only person other than Jesus that can do anything. I'm pretty sure that woman walks on water. And we know she's buoyant as hell because she's made of plastic. So, I mean, you know, we wouldn't know if she was walking or just floating. Because I learned from Neil deGrasse Tyson that the whole reason that whales float is because they're just as dense as water. And the whole trick of putting something that's real heavy in the water is to make sure that there's more air than there is steel. And that's why the Titanic didn't do so good. See? They fucked up their density. That's been in the bottom of the ocean for 113 years, and we're still talking about it. Oh, dear God, could you have imagined if that thing had crashed in the desert? I'm glad that it didn't because, you know, me being the Pope, I couldn't have handled it. I might be a little Jewish, too. Not Jewish, but Jewish. You know, like, I like bagels, but I like bacon. You know, Jewish, you know. Even the chickens agree. But I know, I've just been thinking about all the things that I'm now an expert in now that I've done it once. Guys, I never thought about this. I rode that roller coaster at Dollywood. I bet you I could operate it. I bet you I'm a tilt-a-whirl operator. I'm telling you, I'm going to have to get me a list and a legal pad and start writing down all the things that I'm now an expert in. So much. Oh, I'm going to have to create a new website. They've just created all kinds of new work for me because I didn't know that I could go up in a spaceship one time and be an astronaut. That means that now I'm a pilot. Now I'm a cowboy. Now I'm the Pope. Now I'm Dolly Parton. Oh, my God. I've watched every episode of Big Bang. Am I a neuroscientist? Oh, my God. My mom will be so happy I finally used my degree. I will tell you this. Last night I identified as the chicken expert because, no offense to everybody that was sitting in class, but I knew more about chickens than the colonel. They kept asking me. I'm like, I'm here to learn. But as always, they throw the mic to me and I make it into a comedy special. Can't help it. It's just what I do. So, you know, I'm glad I got to meet everybody at the Boyd County Extension's office last night. That was fun. I had a lot of fun. I really wish that the Rural King had something besides pearl onyx for $9.99 a piece. Are you kidding me? $9.90 a piece? $9.99 a piece for baby chicks that are straight runs? Marlene, I have been a captain on a boat. I've been on 3 cruise ships. I damn near am Kathy Lee Gifford. You didn't even know that. Sitting right here talking to celebrity. I am so overqualified at everything now. Oh, God. It's just the weight of the responsibility of being good at everything and now having to identify as an expert in it. Oh, daunting. Daunting. I'm just worried. Just worried that people are going to treat me different now that they know I'm so good at everything. What if they start trying to kiss my ring or my feet or my ass? Oh, I don't know what to do. I'm going to have to get a bigger cape. I'm going to have to get a taller crayon. I have to get business cards. Oh, it's so much work. So much work. I was just the cigarette mom and the queen bee, and now thanks to Gayle King and Katy Perry, I think I could be anything I want to be as long as I get in the car. Have I done yoga? Yes, I've done yoga. Oh, my God. Namaste. Can. I do the lazy dog. That's a position I made up. It's where I lay on the couch, and every now and again I go, and then I stretch out, and I lay back down. Call it the lazy dog. And when I was a kid, I could throw my legs all the way up in the air and hold myself up on my elbows. I think everybody could do that, though. That's kind of what we did. We defied gravity every chance we got. Oh, speaking of defying gravity, I just have to say this because I do not like the film Wicked. Love the musical. Love the musical. Chenoweth and Menzel all day long, every single day, giving the GD Tony. Don't like the movie. Don't like the movie. Don't like the movie. Elle Frank would have been disappointed. Don't like the movie. And y'all are all throwing a big old fit over a Felba's War Cry. That one. Okay, I don't want to hurt your feelings, but Celine Dion did that all by myself in 1992, and David Foster wrote it for her, so y'all just calm the fuck down, okay? That's not a war cry. That's a Celine Dion lick. Sit down. And I would be an expert because I've seen Celine Dion twice. Oh, my God, I might as well be her personal assistant. Telling you. I am so famous. I'm so good at everything. Oh, my God. Online's going to be able to tell it at church on Sunday. Sarah's the Pope. God. It's bigger news is when I got into GSA. Oh, God. I tell you what, I'm going to throw myself a parade. I need to call the mayor. Oh, my God, I shouldn't even thought about that. I've been to his office. I bet I'm the mayor here now. Oh, God. So much responsibility. Why can't I just live like a normal person? Celebrities are real people, too. We put our bras on one titty at a time, just like everybody else. I am not an astronaut, but I played one on TV. That's what they should have said. Lord. I miss the days where we could write letters to people and they'd actually read them. But today I'm going to identify as Bob the Builder. I'm an expert in building chicken coops. I am now a contractor. I'm going to have to get a thesaurus and a dictionary. Because I'm sure there's shit that I don't even know about yet. I'm probably stuff I've never even heard of. I'm going to have to check all my receipts. I'm going to have to go back through my iPhone photos and my Facebook memories and be like, now wait, Sarah Beth. You was in the desert. You might be a nomad. Didn't even know it. Might be an aborigine. Didn't even know it. Oh, I have to learn all the war cries and get me a big stick. I'm telling you, it's just a lot of responsibility when you become something that you weren't ready for. Did you know in that training for them girls yesterday, they had to learn how to, okay, this is serious. They had to learn how to get back and forth to their seat at 0 gravity. Okay, wait. And then, the audacity. They had to learn how to put their seatbelt on and take it back off. Oh my God. And then, wait. They had to come back in less than 15 minutes. It takes longer to get a quote from Geico. But I feel so connected to love. I think what she meant to say is she feels so connected to people that's got more money than we do. You can go to space too if you have connections. And you could go to space too if you know Jeff Bezos. And you could go to space too if you get kicked off American Idol and dumped by John Mayer. You want to go to space? I can arrange a meeting. I'll get you higher than they can. No, that's true. Between smoking and hitting you, I'll get you right up there. You'd be floating around with the ISS and the Elon Musk satellites. But just so you know, I'm fixing to become super obnoxious because I'm now an expert in everything. 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 Except fiddle. Never could play fiddle. Oh, God, I'm now, I was already a chef, but now I might be like Iron Chef. I might have my own TV show, don't even know. Oh, somebody call Ina Garden. Somebody call Pioneer Woman and tell her to move over. Cigarette Mom's coming through. I'm not interested in space. I got enough shit to worry about. Okay, the only space that I'm worried about is the space that my boyfriend has taken up in my shoe closet. He only has 4 pairs of shoes. He don't need that much space. Take up space. That's my new motto for all you girls. Take up space. Take up space. That was the one thing that they said right. Take up space. Be heard. Stand up. Get all your shit everywhere. Leave a trail of eyelashes and L8 bottle caps like I do. Take up space. Oh, I love Julia Child. I love her so much. I watch that Julie and Julia all the time because I feel like Meryl Streep might be the closest thing to Julia Child other than Dan Aykroyd. And I love that movie. And I love Julia Child. I love Julia Child. What about you? I love her. I love her. And I think that if I put on a pair of pearls and go in there and start making a chicken in my kitchen, I could be Julia Child too. It's that easy. It's that easy. Oh, God. I can't with it. I can't. I just can't. I can't. It has bothered me so much that I'm like, just to make myself a little bit narcissistic here. I get on here every single day and talk to y'all. And I get on the internet every month and release a new song for y'all. And for the past 20 years, I have been sitting on Facebook and talking to y'all and selling t-shirts and selling hats and selling jackets and selling stickers and begging y'all to come to shows and begging y'all to book me. And I can't even call myself a country music singer. Oh, God. You want to really take up space? You really want to take up space? Get rid of all them sons of bitches in Nashville that are sitting behind desk and can't tune a guitar. Take up that space. You really want to take up space? Get them sons of bitches out of office that we don't like. Take up some space. That's the one thing out of their entire mission I agree with. Take up space. Yeah. Yeah, I'm too big for the room. I take all the space. You got some extra space? I'll take some space. Loving some space. Take up all the space. But don't bitch when I do. Y'all asked for it. And if I have to shoot myself into space on a bottle rocket just to get your attention and get you to download my music, then fine. If I have to put on a blue cosmonaut motocross bell-bottom zip-up suit that nobody can breathe or stretch in, just so y'all listen to me sing, fine. If I have to pick a daisy and float through space with my hair still in tight wound curls from being in hair and makeup for 6.5 hours, just so I could float around in the stratosphere like a weather balloon and then pop my ass back down into the desert so y'all buy my music, I'll do it. But give credit where credit is due. 6 dipshits flying on a personal massager out into the stratosphere is nothing to get excited about. At all. So, I said my piece. That will be the last I say about it. If you still celebrate these 6 cosmonauts, space cadets, then I know everything I need to know, and I need to start using smaller words around you. Because you don't understand how anything works. God. Chief cook and bottle washer. So, anyway, if you're keeping up with me over music, because some of you do, we will be at Bobby G's on April the 25th. We will be at Lexington, Kentucky at Barrel 53 on April the 26th. And that is wrapping up what's going to be some of the last shows that we're going to be doing in the Eastern Kentucky area for a while. So, if you ain't been there, you don't bitch. I didn't get to see you. Not my fault. I didn't know you were coming. SarahBethTerry.com. I don't ever see your feed. Subscribe. I don't know what's going on with you. Call me. I don't know. I don't know what else to do besides go door to door and be like a Jehovah's Witness and be like, hey, you got a minute or two to talk about my music? Have you heard the good news about my music? Can I leave you some literature about my music? Whatever. Or if y'all could just tell like one of your friends, hey, listen to this girl real quick and see if you like her music, because every single dime that she makes off of selling her music, she goes to feed her chicken so she doesn't go crazy and kill everybody in her whole family. Just kidding. I'm way too vain to be on TV in orange. It's not my color. And I don't do good in stripes. So, I will continue to get my revenge on the radio and behind a microphone like I always do, and I'll just continue to wait for trolls and bots and assholes on the internet to piss me off so I have something to write and talk about. In the meantime, if you want to come to your neck of the woods, call somebody and tell them that. Book Sarah Beth Terry. Don't assume I'm going to call them. I'm calling close to 200 people a day going, hey, can we come play there? And this is what I found. People outside of my hometown and the general 50-mile radius of know me, love me, can't wait to see me. People in my hometown will literally cancel events if they find out that I'm coming. Apparently, I took up too much space. But if you do like me, great. We'll teach you the handshake and everything. Welcome to the shit show. If you don't like me, I don't care. I used to lose sleep over it. I used to sit up and worry about, why don't they like me? Why won't they let me play there? Why is my hometown so absolutely terrible to me about music? And then I realized, Sarah Beth, Jesus' own people killed him. Yep, sure did. Dolly got run right out of Sevierville on a rail, and she went to Nashville, made something of herself, and then come back and bought every single parcel of land she could get her hands on and built a theme park. Watch out. Watch out. If a roller coaster starts going up in your backyard, you'll think, oh no, we should have been, probably should have been nicer to Sarah Beth. Now that she's Pope. God, that cracks me up. Nah, I just come across sounding like a bitter old woman. I'm not bitter. I just want my goddamn flowers. And I'm tired of planting them for everybody else. But that's all right. I'll get them when I'm dead. Everybody knows I'll be more famous when I'm dead anyway. As my buddy Rollo told me once, is he still managing people up in New York? Rollo said, you know what, Sarah Beth, your music will be worth a fortune when you finally kill yourself. And that stuck with me for about 4 years now. And I thought, no, I'm going to do more while I'm alive than I'll ever be worth dead. But if he had said that to a lesser person with thinner skin, they'd be laying in the bottom of Smith Mountain Lake right now, and he'd be on trial. You can't say shit like that to people and expect not to get your teeth knocked down your throat. Public service announcement. But in the meantime, I keep plugging at it, and I cry myself to sleep sometimes because I don't think anybody gives a shit about what I'm singing or saying or writing or telling, and that's fine. There'll come a day when somebody gives a damn. And there'll come a day when I have really proven myself. A day's not today, apparently, but it's coming. And if you want to come to my big comedy show in Nashville, those tickets went on sale today. It's on May 22nd. It's on a Thursday night. There's not going to be very many tickets available. If you want to come watch me and Joe Denham make fun of everybody and everything and everyone we've ever known, please make sure you get those tickets now. Grindstone Cowboy, Nashville, Tennessee. We're going to be there May 22nd. And if you can't make it to that show and you want me to come to where you live and play some music and tell some jokes, then by God, please call me. By all means. My schedule would love to come to wherever you are. I have 3 vehicles and they're all full of gas. We can go. Let's go. Let's go. We can leave right now. Be there by supper. Oh, I know that, Jennifer. God's the only one we have to prove anything to, and really we don't have to prove nothing to him because he loves me either way. And he loves what I do, and he gave me this gift, and he put me in this world to share it with other people. The problem I'm having is having to prove to everybody else who's got their head in their phone and their head up their ass. I just want to tell stories. I just want to sing. I'm not running for office. I'm not a preacher. Although I could be, considering that I've been in enough churches that I could lead the congregation right off a cliff. I mean, maybe I should start identifying as a pastor. So, whatever. Where are we at? We were talking about how 6 dipshits went to space on a personal massager yesterday, and I can't get nobody to download my music. And I don't know if those 2 things are related, but I feel like they are. So, how about to protest the Blue Origin, you go download some Sarah Beth Terry music. Start a revolution. Honey, I'm not going to run for nothing. I'll probably sit for office. I'm awful lazy. I like to run my mouth, not my legs. But you never know. Stranger things have happened. Just look at Yetta Bronstein. And if you don't know who that is, Google it. Worth it. Best practical joke in campaign history. Get down. Hey. Get down. Get down. You're going to fall off. Get down. That didn't do nothing. Get down. My little chicken is sitting up on the edge of the 4x2x2, and he's like, no. Get down. I'm going to have to throw something at it. I don't want to get up. Anyway. Well, I haven't run for president. I've been to the Oval Office. I could just call myself the president. I've been to Washington 6 times. I'm damn near a politician. I identify as a politician now that I've been to Washington. That's how easy it is. Thank you, Gail and Katie. Now anything that I pretend to be, I can actually be. Today I'm going to pretend to be Bob the Builder and finish that chicken coop. That chicken coop. Going to finish it today and put them little sons of bucks in that chicken coop. That's what I identify as today. Oh, Lord. So, here's your mission, Porch Pirates. Okay. Go on SarahBethTerry.com. Leave me a message. Okay? If you want me to come to where you are and sing some songs and tell some stories, leave me a message. If you would like to talk to me in real life, get on SarahBethTerry.com. 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 That's where I'm at. My phone number's on there. You can call me and say, what's up? It's actually my real phone number. I'll talk to you. I'm talking to you right now. Hell, half the time I get off here and talk to FaceTime for another hour and a half with about 10 or 15 of you. I'm just like, good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Because I love you. I love that we get together and we share this moment. I love that we get together and have a commonality and we have a dual purpose of like getting stuff off our chest and having a laugh. I love it. I love this. I love getting up every morning and talking to y'all, even though it feels like I'm just talking to a 3-inch screen by myself on my back porch and my neighbors look at me like I might be crazy. But then I go outside and I vacuum the front yard and everything's okay. So, if you want me to come and see you in real life, have a place that we can sleep, have a place where I can smoke, have a place where I can sing. And that's it. That's it. That's it. Oh, God, Jennifer, here. There you go. Little help from the Pope. Yes, you can identify as Sarah Beth Terry. I wish you would. There needs to be more of us in the world. True story. So, anyway, that's it. If you want to come see me, book me. If you're going to be near someplace that we're playing, show up. If you want to have some of my music, brush some of it and listen to it. If you just want to take me out for lunch because I'm working on a chicken coop today, holler. I don't care. I'm accessible. I'm a regular person. I'm not just a celebrity. I'm not just your pope. I'm your friend. And I feel so connected to love. I'm actually going to YouTube. That's the common denominator in the world's issues is that everything you know is a lie. The only thing that's true is the Bible. The only thing that's true is your relationship with you and that one up there. Everything else is open for interpretation and misconstruence and delusion. And get your shit right. Get your house right. So, now that you're on YouTube, hey, Andrew, there's a whole bunch of crap on YouTube about me. I have an artist channel. Can you believe that? Can you believe I have an artist channel? I know. It's crazy. It's crazy. Oh, my God. If you would really make us his godparents, I would just cry like a baby. I've never been a godparent in my entire life. Could you imagine if a pope was your godparent? Oh, he's going to get into every college he ever wants to because I'll identify as the dean, too. Yeah. I don't know about going off. I'll probably get back on here in a little bit, Mel. But I've been talking for about 45 minutes, and I notice that some people get real bored when I talk that long. So I try to keep my stuff short and sweet and to the point and a little bit bitchy. But people are going to bitch about that, too. You didn't look good today. Your hair looked bad. Why is your hair thinning? My hair wasn't thinning. My hair ain't thinning. When the sun shines from the back of it, it's white, and it will show. That's called... See, I think that's science. I'm 100% sure that's science. Have to call with them astronauts and check. But, anyway. In the meantime, download something, buy something, click something. You know, help me out. You know, I mean, I'm never going to get famous unless we tell people about me. And the world's never going to revolve around me unless I get off my ass. So, you know, the Pope is begging you, as the new Pope, and as a new astronaut, and as an airline pilot, and as a boat captain, and as a, what else? As a chef, and as a race car driver, and as a tilt-a-whirl operator, and as a preacher, and as a sheriff, and, you know, everything that I am, and everything that I ain't. I beg you, please, download my music. That's all. That's it. Just listen to me. I know that they hate me, Mel. They hate me. They hate me. I can't figure it out. I don't know. But as long as y'all love me, that's really all it's... As long as you love me. That's all that matters. That's all that matters. I don't care who you are. I'm a Backstreet Boys fan. Always have been. Don't like NSYNC. And I'm really glad they broke up, or else Justin Timberlake would have never brought Sexy back. So, you know. Say la vie. In the meantime, get really excited. Oh, I haven't even told y'all this. I'm signing a distribution deal with Sony and get really excited about that. And my new single's going to be coming out in June, so get really excited about that. And I got a bunch of shows coming up between here and there all over the country. And if you're not going to see us in your neck of the woods, then call us and fix it. There you go. Jennifer, as a new to Crown Genie, I'm looking for you to help me out. Yeah. So, whatever you do today, do it with fun. Do it with joy. Put a smile on your heart. Lead with love. Minnie Pearl always said, if you love them, they'll love you back. Lead with love. And if you can't be nice, at least make it funny. You know. They sent monkeys into space yesterday. That's funny. History repeats itself. Anyway. Oh, well, friends, it is about that time. It is now 10:15. I have to go wake up Sean Darling and fix him his coffee for the day so that we can get out here and finish this chicken coop while we still got good weather to do it in. I appreciate you hanging out with me this morning as always. I love you, and I mean that. And there's a damn thing that you can do about it. And I would appreciate you tell somebody else how much you love me too, because I love getting to know you. I love seeing you all on the porch. I love seeing you at the shows. I love getting messages from y'all. Can't talk. Erica, I still got to come see you too. We finally have some pretty weather where all my shit's not blowing around the backyard. So, that's it. Leave me a message if you want to say something fun, and if you want to, have me in your neck of the woods, holler. Like I told you, I might be a celebrity, but I'm a regular person too, and I feel so connected to love. Okay. Anyway, I love you guys so much. I will see you guys soon. And as always, friends, I'm Sarah Beth Terry. and you're not.